Alright, this is just going to be a quick video on how to use the new buttons in Area 53. So I just have a lower receiver load up in the product screen, and I'm going to go ahead and go into full screen here. And go to Insert Templates, and you'll see these new product or button items. So each one is just a different size. So there's a 1, there's 3 of them. There's the ×2, which is 2 buttons, and the ×4, which you get 4 buttons, and then there's also the all, which has the 4, 3, 2, and 1, and all in one template. I don't know if you'd need that, but whatever. So for this example, I'm just going to use the 3 buttons. Go ahead and press OK here. And they're automatically going to be taking up whatever they're inside of. So in this case, they're taking up the width of TinyMC. They're each 33%, but when they're on the actual product page on your cart, they're just going to take up the width of the long description here, and they're each going to be 33% in this case. Whereas if you had 4, it'd be 25%. You get the idea. Now you can, of course, come in here and edit these. It's a little finicky. If you try and type before the character, it kind of pushes you outside the button. So I find that as long as you're not typing as the first letter of the word or the last letter of the word, so right here I can type in all and then add another F like that to get all features instead of trying to type all before the features. It works, but it's kind of finicky, and there's really no way around that just because of TinyMC. Formation, get rid of that O. Accessories. And upgrades. So you get the idea of how to change those around. As long as you're not, once again editing the first or the last character, then you don't really mess up like that and like put you outside the button. Anyway, all the buttons are going to be linked up by default to area53.mycustomevent.com. And if you want to change that, you're just going to click on whichever button you want to change and then click that link button. So I could change this one to Google. You could link it to a picture. So if I wanted to link it to this picture, for example, let's go ahead and grab that picture URL and then put the picture in there. And let's go ahead and save that and see how they render on the page. You'll see once again they take up just 33%. This one goes to Google, and this one opens up the image in a modal because it's just linked to the image, and the JavaScript that Steven put in there to grab the images works pretty well. So yeah, and then to remove them, it's also pretty easy. I think you can just select them like this and press delete. Yep. Or if you want to be sure to get all of it, you can go into the source code and just find this table, which is right there. So it starts out with table with 100%, and you'll see the table, and then the closing tables down here. I can go ahead and delete that out of the source code, and I've got a couple extra paragraph tags up here. Go ahead and save that out, and it's gone. But yeah, it's pretty easy to add, pretty easy to edit, and you can not only use them in your products, you can use them anywhere. So instead of like we did in the past, where I had the styles for the buttons on the one web content page for I think the USS Nebraska or something. In this case, I put it in this custom style sheets, so it's just down here at the bottom. I just made it a section in the style sheet for me. So that means that everywhere on the site, those buttons are going to be styled if you use that template import. So I could go into disclaimers, I could go into web content, I could go into anywhere like that. That's on the website. You can use those buttons. It's not going to work very well in an email message because the email message isn't on the site. It gets built on the site, but when you send it out, it's not hosted on the site, so the buttons wouldn't render properly. But you're going to use them anywhere that's rendered on the My Custom Event site. So anyway, let me know if you need them changed around at all. They're pretty easy to adjust the colors, the hover states, and there's a couple animations and stuff that they have on them right now. So let me load them back in real quick. I'll just load in the all one and save that. Oops, insert it up here. So they have some hover effects and things like that, and we can change those around pretty easily. So let me know if you want them adjusted or if you need different sizes or what else. But should be pretty easy to use. Let me know if you have any questions. And let me just go ahead and delete these out of here. Table, right there. Save that back out, and you got another paragraph in there. All right, thanks for watching.